Okay, guys, we are back here, and we are gonna be on the draw. So here is our opening hand. I'm gonna take this because we can turn to Burning Emissary and then accelerate to a Disciple of the Old Ways. So let's try to keep this. Okay, looks like we're gonna be facing an Orson there, or a Dimir, possibly. Okay, looks like it's a Dimir, so alright, we're gonna bring down our emissary here. And then bring down our disciple. It's just sad that this is a 1-3 and we use our ground assault there, but it's such a waste. Actually. Okay, there's a good target for mugging. Okay, I think we can just attack here and then play Warmind Infantry. I don't think the rogue is gonna do some blocking, so if ever we need to, he decides to trade, then that's better because we get to save our things here. So let's just do an attack first. Okay, and then we play a Warmind Infantry here, and later we just do we can trigger our battalion and possibly remove one of this realm right. Okay, we don't have any arguments for that. A removal can be psychic strike, but okay, what's this? Let's see. Second, Dimir Charm. It's gonna Dimir Charm the Warmind Infantry, which is okay. And then looks like he's shooting in his team, which is fine. Our play here is mugging. We mug this one, and then we do a skin brand goblin. Oh, we cannot do both, so I think we can just do a mugging for now. Because skin brand we can do a blood rush or something later on. I don't particularly want this Death Cult Thrug to stay because he might have some Shadow Slice for his 5th turn or something, so that could be an issue for us. Anyway, just to prevent some additional damage, let's try to attack here. And then, do we mug? Yeah, we can mug this. Alright. At least the board is containing 2 features for 3 creatures. Okay, balustrade spy. We could go later, but we really need a. Okay, bomber core and slaughterhorn was stolen from us. Not really good. Okay, we can kill this one and then start beating, but I'm thinking of just doing a plain ground assault on this. It's just unfortunate that we cannot bring down the goblin for our third creature here. So either that or we can summon this later. Because we don't have any attack if we don't kill these five. And I think we can just assault this one. Okay, so we did lose our bomber core late earlier. Let's just continue the assault here. I wanted to develop our board, but in the current situation, we don't have any attack and he might just continue his beatdowns. So it's not really a good option for us. Let's see if he plays it. Okay, good. Yes, there's a Gore Clan Ravager which we can use to take out this guy. However, I'm leaning towards just playing this Rumble Call. So let's see. He is representing a Psychic Strike here, so it might not be good. We play this, but we don't have any choice. Let's just go ahead and play this now. That way we can bait a Psychic Strike and then just play the Rampager later. Okay, so there's no Psychic. We might worry about the Merciless Eviction. He has Flash for an Orzhov here. So, okay, we have a problem. We have Obsidat right now, so that's gonna be an issue for us. Okay, let's see if he decides to blink Obsidat. Okay, he does. So we're just gonna continue on our beatdown. Okay, we can play both these guys and then just wait for our next red mana to stop Obsidat. So let's just do the beating here. Okay, we can represent 8 damage here. 8 damage plus 1. Unfortunately, we cannot do Skin Run Goblin. So I think we just hold on to our cards for now. And then just then play a Green Side Watcher. And a Skin Run Goblin also. Because we are technically facing a 6 damage or probably more here. But it gives us better options later actually for a Gorgon Ravager. Unless you have a solid removal. is attacking now. We need to decide if we are gonna take this or we're just gonna plain block, do a block. Because later he might just attack and it could very well finish us. Um, However, we do need 3 creatures, but anyway, if we attack, then one of these is gonna get blocked. We don't have enough creatures to deal with. Opposite that, not to mention we cannot cast massive raid still. So I'm just gonna block here with my Steam Run now. Okay, there's so this gets blocked, this gets blocked. We have 4. We might not have enough here. Or I untap this, I attack. Okay, let's see. If I untap this, I do a massive raid on this guy. Then we deal 4 damage. No, the play here is we untap this land. No, still not enough. Okay. Looks like also that will deal more damage. So let's just attack with the team here. We deal 4 damage plus 2, then it becomes 8. Okay, let's just try to attack here first. So he will be forced to block the raiders. And we will deal 2 damage. Or we can summon this, do a trample. Okay, if we trample this guy, we deal 4 plus 4. Okay, I think we need to trample this. If this is a smite, then we have a problem. But we don't have any other choice. So do we deal 10 here? If he has a smite, then that's the problem. Okay. I think we need the Furious Resistance just to deal with an attacking Obsidian, actually. but let's review first. This one might not be able. So he's playing the mirror. We are seeing some flyers. We cannot bring out Millennial Gargoyle as of the moment. Although this doesn't really deal with the Balustrade Spies. Mark 4 that can work for us actually, but I'm not sure what we can take out in its replacement. Just give me a moment here, guys, because I'm quite thinking. I'm also thinking of bringing Snapjaw just to neutralize a attacking. But anyway, let's see if this is gonna work. We are going second, and I don't see a problem with the hand we're holding right now, so I'm just gonna keep this hand. That's annoyance because he gets to have his first okay. So there's two Ors of Guild Gates. We could potentially turn 3 Ivy Lane Denizen here and start bringing down creatures, but I think the better play is a Crocodile. Okay, let's just yield to this. Okay, I think we can turn for Denizen. And then once we bring down Crocanura, we can just place the counter over to him or possibly the Green Side Watcher. So let's just do that instead. Let's see what his play is here. Okay, he takes out the Mere Charm, which is fine. I'll take 3 damage, which is okay. I'd rather have that Denizen out instead of this Crocanora because it's much okay. Then we just attack. Okay. Power to or less, right? Okay. Okay, there's Obsidian. It's a good combo with this Denizen actually, so it's just not much to do. We have a choice here. We can either ground assault this one so that the intimidate, he cannot capitalize much on the intimidate part. Or we can just bring in the Warmind infantry to trigger the. I think the infantry play is better here. So let's just do that. That way, Obsidat might just think twice before attacking us. Actually, we can also ground assault this, but I'd rather just see one more creature. If it's needed, then we will just do a massive raid or something like that. Okay. I'm attacking with the Croconora, which is not entirely relevant. I shouldn't have attacked with the Croconora. He's gonna attack with his Obsidian, which is not good for us. We need to block actually, so it can't intimidate. Okay. Alright. There's our second one, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. Hmm. I think we don't have a play here. The Obsidian is just gonna gain intimidate from this unless we remove this from the picture, which is what we need to do here. Okay, let's see if he reacts with the ground assault. Because that's about the play we need. We can also block later. If Obsidian decides to attack, then we can block and do a massive raid for 3. No attack. Yeah, we're in a pretty dangerous situation here. We are down to three, and I'm not sure if he's gonna use his linear key rule to force us to block. And he is representing some counter magic here. So let's see what happens. Last thoughts on who? That's okay. Let's see who he ciphers with the last thoughts. Is it gonna be Obsidian? I don't think so. Yeah, okay. He decides to cipher the card on Obsidian. Blocks. No blocks. Okay, I think we're just gonna die here. Later, let's see what happens. We don't have any way to gain life, so that could be a problem. Okay, this is a situation where we need to kill Obsidian actually. We don't I don't think we have the mana because our massive rate is gonna require 5 creatures in play. Um, we will only just blink Obsidian there. So we just need to do here is to do a slaughter farm. Okay, I'll probably just skip this. Bring in slaughter horn. Then I will attack with these two guys. Possibly this one, but I need it for the reach. So we have no choice. Okay, he decides to block, which is good. Okay, there's one mistake he can occur. We're gonna if this decides to attack, then we have a problem. Okay, it looks like he's gonna attack here with his nature. Okay, we're just gonna block. Okay, that's a good game for us. And we are off to round 3. Okay, round 3. I don't think his deck is particularly fast, although it doesn't make use of extort. But I'm thinking I'll just go uh, third round. I might just go for on the draw instead of being the driver in the driver's seat, or should I just overwhelm him? Mark for the you can bring out the Denizen. I might be wrong here, but I'm not sure what to bring out anymore. Does he have one? Yeah, he has some one toughness creature earlier. Okay, let's take this out and just leave marker there. Yes, we're gonna play first. Let's see how this goes. Not too bad. So we'll just keep our hand and let's hope. Okay, he only uses 6 cards. That's fine. Take care of it later. Right. Devour Flesh or what? Okay, he pressed on 10, which I'm not really sure why he did that. So let's just do an attack here. Or he might just Devour Flesh us, but that's okay. Okay, no Devour Flesh. Let's do a 1 infantry. Okay, there's the roll, which our mugging looks nice on that. Okay, we can just mug this roll, then attack. And bring down a Kingdom Goblin. He still doesn't have his blue mana, so it may look good for us, but I don't think he's gonna do an attack here, so okay, he decides to leave it behind. We have a Massive Braid. I am not sure if this is the time to use the Massive Braid. Okay, so target creature cannot block this time. Okay, let's do a battalion here. I think we can Massive Braid this or this. Either way, one of them is gonna be trading with our army striker. So alright, let's just do an attack here. We don't have much time actually. This cannot block. Then always you. Okay. Okay. Oh, so he gets a what? Those things? Alright. next turn, we can mark for that, but that's not really a good plan. So we're just gonna cast this guy and then Sable. Okay, not sure if it's gonna attack here. It's an assault weapon, it's fine. Okay, we have a choice here. We can just um, mark for that the balustrade spy and then attack. Then we can do an attack here. Okay, he decides to block this, so it will go down, which is pretty enough for to do a massive raid later. Let's see what he does. Okay, I cannot cast a mad cast skills because he might just do something. So I'm gonna leave mana for a massive raid because he might just respond with something here. So yeah, I think massive raid is our best option at this point because he might have a grizzly spectacle and might just end up killing our guy. So let's just be conservative here and do a massive raid. I need him to react in order to give way to the psychic strike actually. Okay, he might have a devour flesh to help him out, but we have the adaptive snap jaw as our follow-up play. If not, then let's see how it works. We're gonna attack with the team here. Okay, I'm just gonna say okay. Okay, I'm gonna respond to this instant of him and then just do a massive raid directly because I was waiting for that to happen in order to conserve the number of creatures. Okay, he doesn't have a response here. This he can use might, but creatures will still remain at 2. Okay, won the first round. I'm gonna turn off the video first, and then we'll see you guys on the second round. Thanks.